Climate change. Anthropogenic human caused climate change is an established phenomenon. The biggest culprit in climate change is an increase in atmospheric carbon dioxide, which is generated primarily through burning of fossil fuels. Climate is the prevailing weather condition in an area. The four main abiotic factors is temperature, water, sunlight, and wind are the major component of climate. Climatic factors, especially temperature and water, have a major influence on the distribution of organisms. Climate patterns can be described on two scales. Microclimate patterns are on global, regional, or local level, and microclimate patterns are very fine patterns such as the condition experienced by a community of organisms under a fallen log. Forestry moderate the microclimate beneath him. Deforestation cleared area therefore experiences greater temperature extremes than the forest interior. Climate determines the makeup of biomes, which are the major types of ecosystem. Global climate patterns are determined by sunlight and Earth's movement in space. The sun's warming effect on the temperature, land, and water established in the temperature variation. Cycles of air movement and evaporation of water data responsible for latitudinal variation in climate. Ocean currents influence climate along the coast by heating and cooling overlying air masses, which may pass over land. Coastal regions are generally more moist than inland areas of same latitude. In general, ocean and large lakes moderate the climate of nearby terrestrial environment. Ocean currents also influence the climate in coastal areas. Mountains have significant effect on the amount of the sunlight reaching an area as well as an local temperature and rainfall. These environmental differences affect species distribution. At any given altitude, air temperature declines 6 degrees Celsius with every 1000 meter increase in elevation. As moist warm air approaches a mountain, it rises and cools down, releasing moisture on the windward side of the peak. Desert commonly occur on the leeward side of the mountain range. The changing angle of the sun over the course of a year affect the local environments. Belts of wind and dry air on either side of the equator shift with the changing angle of the sun. Lakes are also sensitive to seasonal temperature changes. During the summer and winter, many temperature lakes are thermally stratified or layered vertically according to temperature. These lakes undergo a semi-annual mixing or turnover of their water in spring and fall. Turnover bring oxygenated water to the bottom and nutrient-rich water to the surface. Long-term climate changes profoundly affect the biosphere. One way to predict a possible effect of current climate changes is to consider the climatic changes that have occurred in temperature regions since the end of the last ice age. There are latitudinal patterns of climate over the Earth's surface. There are also latitudinal patterns of biome distribution. A climograph donates the annual mean temperature and precipitation of a region. Each biome has a characteristic climograph. Biomes are dynamic and natural distribution rather than stability tends to be the rule. Terrestrial biome. Vertical stratification is an important feature of terrestrial biome. The canopy of the tropical rainforest is the top layer, covering the low tree stratum, under a story, ground layer, litter layer, and a root layer. A stratification of vegetation provides many different habitats for animals. Hurricanes create opening for new species in tropical and temperate forests. In northern coniferous forest, snowfall may break branches and a small tree producing gap that allow deciduous species to grow. In many biomes of the dominant plant depends on periodic distribution. Example, natural wildfires are an integral component of savannas, grassland, chaparral, and many conifer forest. Human activities have radically altered the natural pattern or periodic physical disturbance. Fire are controlled for the sake of agriculture land. Humans have altered much of the Earth's surface, replacing original biomes with urban or agriculture ones. Year 2010, year 2010 witnessed many weather events due to the change in climate. These are follows: 2010 was the warmest year on the record. Heat wave in a part of Asia, Russia, and Europe. Pakistan flood. El Nino to La Nina transition, Brazilian drought, Northeast Pacific hurricane, minimum sea ice extent, China drought. The warming of the climate may lead to the creation of more extreme weather conditions. Hurricane and drought frequencies may increase in duration of dry heat or heavy rain. The Arctic ice began to melt. The Himalayan glacier could retreat, causing water storage. The cause of The causes of global climate change: carbon dioxide, CO2, and certain other trace gases including methane, CH4, nitrous oxide, N2O, chlorofluorocarbon, CFCs, and ozone O3 are accumulating in the atmosphere as a result of human activities. All of these are greenhouse gases which absorb radiated heat from the sun, thereby increasing the temperature of the atmosphere. Additional through minor greenhouse gases including carbon tetrachloride, methyl chloroforms, chloro-D-fluoromethane, sulfur hexafluoride, trifluoromethyl sulfur pentafluoride, fluoroform, and perfluoroethane. The concentration of atmospheric carbon dioxide has grown from about 288 parts per million ppm approximately 200 years ago before the industrial revolution to 382 ppm in 2006. Because CO2 and other gases slow and loss of heat generated by the incoming solar radiation. The internal trapping of heat in the atmosphere is often referred to as the greenhouse effect. Greenhouse gases accumulating in the atmosphere as a result of human activities are thus causing an enhanced greenhouse effect. There are different indications in the atmosphere which indicate climate changes. Some of these indicators are: more fossil fuels, carbon in coral, nights warming faster than day, 30 billion ton of CO2 produced per year, less oxygen in the air, troposphere rising, thermosphere shrinking, less heat escaping or to space, stratosphere cooling, more fossil fuel, carbon in the air, heat returning to Earth. One of the complications that makes the rate and extent of global climate change difficult to predict is that other air pollutants, known as atmospheric aerosols, tend to cool the atmosphere, called the aerosol effect. Aerosol, which come from both natural and human sources, are tiny particles so small that they remain suspended in the troposphere for days, weeks, or months. Because sulfate particles are efficient at scattering radiation, a sulfate laden has tends to cool the planet by reflecting some of the incoming sunlight light back to the space. By contrast, sooty aerosols generally absorb radiation and so they tend to warm up the planet. In the atmosphere, there are complex mixture of aerosol of various types, making the actual aerosol effect on the climate relatively uncertain. The effect of global climate change. Melting ice and rising sea level, the internal global panel, the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change IPCC assessment report predict 18 to 59 centimeter sea level rise by 2100. This rise can be caused in two ways. Rise due to thermal expansion. Water, like other substances, expand as it warms. Thermal expansion contribute more than half of the rise in sea level. The current rate is about 3 per year. This due to melting of glacier and thawing. Second point is rise to melting of glacier and thawing of ice at the South Pole. As the overall temperature of the Earth has increased, a major thawing of glacier and the polar ice caps has occurred. The area of ice-covered ocean in the Arctic has decreased significantly over the past several decades. Mountain glaciers around the world are also melting at an accelerating rate. Increasing ocean acidification. As there is increasing in CO2 in the atmosphere, there is going to be more CO2 in the ocean. The resulting change in the acid content of the ocean will disrupt the ability of plant and animals in the sea to make cells and a skeleton of calcium carbonate. Marine creature will have a thinner cell or a skeleton. This will decline the ocean biodiversity. Change in the precipitation pattern. As the global climate change occurs, precipitation pattern will change, causing some areas have different frequent drought. At the same time, heavier snow and rainstorm are projected to cause more frequent flooding in other areas. Effect on ecosystem. The stability of ecosystem will be lost. Massive extinction of species will aggravate the environmental crisis. Sudden collapse of biological and ecological system may occur. Effect on organism. The biological of plant and animal species is fast changing as a result of climate warming, such as early flowering of plant species, migration of aquatic species. Change are also evident of evident in many populations, communities, and ecosystems. Other human-induced factors such as pollution and changes in land use exacerbate threats posed by climate change. There are several studies conducted to date which show impact of climate change on living organisms. The decline in zooplankton in the California current has affected the entire food web. A similar decline in the shrimp like krill has contributed to a reduction in adult penguin population. Temperature related coral bleaching occurs when temperature exceeds a threshold affecting the coral symbiotes and making them and corals more susceptible to disease causing organisms that healthy coral are normally resistant to. Effect on human health. The relationships between human health and climate work at the scientific level, and both are complex and inseparable. Some forms of impact are evident, as for example, the 2003 heat wave in France has resulted in around 15,000 deaths. The range of mosquitoes and other dice carries like to expand into the newly warmed areas and spread malaria, dengue fever, schistosomiasis, leishmaniasis, and yellow fever. Effect on agriculture. The rise in sea level may cause water to inundate river deltas, which are some of the world's best agricultural land. Certain agriculture pests and disease causing the organisms will pro- proliferate and decrease the yield. The frequency of droughts will increase and soil moisture will decrease. There will be change in night times temperature which has positive effect on the some plants, but other like tomatoes will be difficult to grow. On a regional scale, agriculture productivity will increase in some areas and decline in other. Increase in hunger all over the world. The world is going to face food shortage, increased drought, and desertification will spread. International implication of global climate change. It will be difficult for all countries to develop a consensus on dealings with the climate change, partially because the global climate change will clearly have greater impact on some nations on other. Tensions have increased among the nations, especially between the highly developed and developing countries over three differing self-interest. Highly developed nations have a huge amount of infrastructure at risk. The developing countries have less technical expertise and fewer economic resources. They are going to be the least able to respond to the challenge of the global climate. Ozone depletion and acid deposition. Lakes may be more susceptible to damage the UV radiation. The combined effect of acid deposition and climate warming may increase the extent to which the UV radiation penetrates the lake water. The increased UV penetration will disrupt the photosynthesis in algae and aquatic plant and skin lesion in fish. Acid deposition also affects the amount of dissolving organic compound in the lake. The removal of organic acid from the water will allow more UV radiation to penetrate. Dealing with global climate change. Mitigation of global climate change. The development and use of alternatives of fossil fuels have the potential to eventually halt the warming caused by CO2 emission. Alternatives to petroleum and natural gas are likely to become the necessary to over the coming decades. The energy used and greenhouse gas emission can be significantly reduced with little cost to society by adopting the best technology and implementing certain policies to encourage their use. For example, use of solar energy wherever possible and increasing the efficiency of automobiles and appliances would reduce the use of fossil fuels and the output of CO2 emission. California took the lead in 2007 when the US Supreme Court decided that the Environmental Protection Agency is required under the Clean Air Act to regulate CO2 and the other greenhouse gas emission. One way to mitigate global climate change involves removing atmospheric carbon dioxide from the air by planting and maintaining forest. Adaptation of the global climate change. As the global climate change is inevitable, we must adapt. For example, the people living in coastal area could move to inland. We also must adapt to shifting agriculture zone. Elevate, evaluating the problems and finding the implementing solution is the only remedy. International efforts to reduce the greenhouse gas emission. At least 174 nations have now signed the UN Framework Convention on Climate Change (UNFCCC) developed at the 1992 Earth Summit. The International Committee recognized that the Kyoto Protocol is the only first step in addressing the climate change. Social justice and equity. Developed countries are contributing more toward carbon emission. The largest share of global emission of greenhouse gases has originated in developed countries. Per capita emission in developing countries are still relatively low. It is not fair to expect the third world to make emission reduction in the same way. The social justice and equity dimension are not considered in climate negotiation. The efforts to deal with environmental issues should be considered globally. There are many issues that have not been covered at all.